Welcome to my channel, beautiful people. I'm sure a lot of you saw the fabric art short, so I'm excited to share the full tutorial with you today. So now let's go. This is me making the tracing on a tracing paper. This is a tracing paper. It's on the pattern I already made, so I'm tracing it on the tracing paper because that's what I'm going to use as cutout for the fabric art itself. So once I'm done, I cut everything out. So this is the background fabric I'll be using. So after I finish tracing, cutting out the excesses I wouldn't be needing, so I trace the pattern on the base fabric. Okay, so these are going to be the base. Every other fabric is going to be on it. So you trace everything you have on your pattern on this fabric. So that's what I did. I'm tracing it. After tracing, I'm going to do the cutout. So after I'm done cutting out the base fabric, okay, this is where I'm going to place every other fabric. So what I did now is to label the pattern. So I'll be using a plain and pattern fabric. So I labeled the ones I'm going to use a plain fabric on, the one I'll be using the patterned fabric. So to make it easier for me while I'm doing my placement and cutting out, that's why I wrote them on it. So I already wrote the numbers, and those I'll be using the plain fabric on, or the patterned fabric. So to make your work easier, not to get confusing when you're doing it, it's better that you label them. Okay, so that was what I did here. After doing that, then I cut out each of the patterns out. So now I'm done with that. These are the other fabric I'll be using for the other part. For the black, I'm using, for the hair, I'm using a black fabric. So this is me tracing out the pattern of the hair. So I traced the pattern of the hair. Then the other parts, those that I'll be using the pattern fabric for. So after the hair, the whole part of the scarf, I traced it on the plain fabric. Then the other ones I'll be using the pattern for, I placed it on the pattern fabric. So what I just did is to place the pattern fabric on the plain fabric, the way I've written down what I intend to do. Hope you understand. All right, I'm sure you're loving the video already. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel if you love what you're seeing. Thank you. So yeah, I also did the same thing for the blouse. I cut out the whole pattern for the blouse on the plain fabric while I'll be placing the pattern fabric on it. So here I'm done cutting out all the patterns. We can all see them. So now we're going to place them on the base fabric. Just follow the pattern that you have. The pattern is giving you the guide. That's why we cut out this base fabric using the exact pattern. So what you just do is to follow what you've cut and you start doing your placement. You can see that I pasted the airband first. So, and what I did here was the plain fabric. So now I'm just going to place the patterned part on it, because some parts will be plain, some parts will be patterned. So instead of me to be cutting out the plain part one after the other, the pattern part one after the other, just make one of the fabric that is more, you get. So make it the whole as a base, then for the other part, then you can cut it on it, okay, to make it easier and to make your work neat and beautiful. So that was what I did here. So already the pattern for plain fabric, I placed it on it, so it's easier for me. I know where I'm placing the pattern fabric. So now I'm placing on the blouse. For it to be easier for me, I had to arrange back all the patterns on it, cut the tracing paper, so I placed it on it, so I'm sure of the patterns. And also, though, as I cut out the patterns, I make sure that I label them, so I know the exact one I'm putting on which part of it, okay, because sometimes it might get confusing, especially when the shapes are similar. So that's what I'm doing here, taking out the part I'd already written patterned. So I placed it. After doing that, then I had to remove all the other tracing paper. You can see what we have here. You can decide to use fabric glue to stick it, or you can decide to use your machine. Sometimes I use the zigzag machine after using the glue, the fabric glue on it. Thank you for watching. Bye.